All right, we are back yet again, spinning that wheel to decide which randomizer preset we are going to be playing today, so that way we can put it up on the tier list and decide whether it's good or not. Oh, come on! At least it should be faster than adventure mode, at the very least. We just did adventure mode. God damn it. All right, let's hop into it. It's time for some Expedition, aka a mixture of adventure, which if you've been following the series, you already saw my thoughts and feelings on adventure. But don't worry, if you're not sure where I put it on the tier list will show up at the end of the video, so you'll see how I feel about adventure mode. Speaking of watching this video, if you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, hey, how's it going? Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment for that algorithmic motion. Get us moving and schmoving and grooving through the algorithm. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, this is all part of the series to play every version of the randomizer and give our opinions on it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's adventure mode, but we start with the nimble starting relics. So really, the last two seeds we played was nimble and adventure, and now we're combining those two together in expedition. So it kind of works out. It's almost like the wheel has a mind of its own. Should I be worried about the wheel? Do the comments have to be nice? I mean, if you say anything that gets you banned off of YouTube, that's not, you know, that's not my problem. You know what I mean? That's not my problem. Also, if your first thought is, I have to leave a comment, let me do something that's mean, I don't know what to tell you other than, like, you will not see the gates of heaven. Your soul will forever be damned. I don't need that. You will be judged in the afterlife, and what you say in the YouTube comment section will be used against you in the court of law. Mana Prism, I already have one. So yeah, because there's a lot more checks that we have to look for, I'm going to be checking a lot more things. We also have to be aware of, God damn it. The most important item that we're looking for is going to be a library card and then some other way to do extra damage. Because Buffalo Stars are great, don't get me wrong. But there are some other options that would be nice. There isn't much bait in this preset, but a lot of checks. If I remember correctly, I think there is actually a decent amount of bait that can show up later. Let me grab this while I'm here. Jinzik, thank you very much
make them your slaves.
for the sub. Beware of the patches. Dude, they keep patching this game just to spite me specifically. You know they be patching the shit. Force of Echo. I mean, I guess I start with Bat, so like, sure, why not? Could be worse. On the bright side, this preset can't be that bad, no matter what, because at the very least, we start with Bat and infinite mana. So, like, how bad could it really be? Standing in spikes, fully invincible, thriving, unbothered, moisturized, etc., etc. We do need familiar cards. Specifically, we're looking for demon card. So, the fact that that wasn't demon card is a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Dude, javelins are like probably one of the most underrated items for throwing in the game, I feel like. Any enemy that has a large hitbox gets like double hit by it, and that's like crazy amount of damage. Does Drag get triple hit? I believe so, probably. If I had to guess. I'll grab a fire shield. Could be useful. Most underrated is Block a Knife. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, MT. Hold on. Block a Knife can be okay. Whoa! Why no screen freeze? It's just a quality of life addition to the randomizer that's been added recently, so I'm playing with it. It just helps speed up the animation, so I'm not looking at level up animations and like relic collection animations through the entire seed. Let's see what it is. Vorpal, good enough. Dude, I can't wing smash. Nothing here. There we go. We're vibing. We're schmoovin'. It's Vorpin time. Karma coin chat. Is it time? It's been a while. Could it be? This is why you got to join the live stream. Because if you don't join the live stream, you miss out on fantastic moments like flipping a coin in the video game and then you guys guessing whether it'll be heads or tails. And you can win big money, real money that you can spend on goods and services. Legally speaking, you cannot spend this money on goods and services. That's right, real legal tender. My lawyers are telling me that this is actually not real legal tender. This just in. I'm being sued by the FCC. Oh, sorry, FTC. FCC is... I'm being sued by them too, but it's for a different reason. It's because I said fuck too many times. I think we just do the full gauntlet. Lunch A. Owie! That does a lot of damage. Please don't hit me. I'm just a small little bat. I'm just a little bat. I go squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay. You just reported something to the FTC the other day. Was it me? This streamer is gambling Garnet coin via coin flips. We gotta take him down. Okay. There's no reason to do this. I'll save because I'm a baby. The odds are never in your favor? That's not true. What if it lands on its side? And you gambled that one? The odds are in your favor if you just guess correctly. So, like, I don't know. Like, you always have the option to guess correctly. You reported your ISP. Something tells me that, that probably won't go anywhere, but here's hoping, man. ISP's in the fucking US, man. They can and will fucking scam the shit out of you. So Spectrum used to be like literally a monopoly in this area, and then a different ISP came into town and offered fiber optic cabling and stuff like that. So everybody in the neighborhood switched to the new ISP. Recently, Spectrum is sending out goons to go door to door and like talk to people about signing up for Spectrum. And it's like, bitch, we all had Spectrum and we got rid of it because it fucking sucked dick, bro. Yeah, hired goons. It's fucking annoying, man. I'm sitting here just trying to sleep in until noon, and I get a knock on the door, and it's fuckers dressed up as goddamn Spectrum clowns. And I'm like, no, I'm not fucking... Don't leave me alone. Can I hire me as a goon? Well, see, the issue is... whether you hire me or not, gooning will happen. Like, gooner's got a goon, but I don't think I can give my gooning services to others. I kind of goon for the love of the game, you know what I mean? I'm not one to goon for money, but I just goon for the love of it. Did I check the thing beneath the save in Alrox's quarters? I did not. Thank you for reminding me. I was too busy thinking about gooning again. I'll grab some money. Speaking of block of knives, I'm not picking that shit up. Javelin, though. That's all of them, right? No, it's this guy as well. And that's the last one. Okay. Man, I love this song. All right, let's go check that item before we regret. Olympic challenge, only javelins and iron balls. It's a funny idea. Oh, this like bridge in the background doesn't align with... okay. So right under that bridge is my visual cue. Got it. I can't believe it. What about the discus? Like chakrams? You've never used the iron ball? You've never been ballin'?
Tribute. You steal men's souls and make
Yo!
them your
Ooh, Medusa shield. Thank you, FT Molina. Appreciate that gifted sub. Should have just skipped it. That's what I'm saying, bro. MT doesn't respect the epic relic skips that I intuitively go for. Iron Ball, unironically, has good synergy versus... I don't need that. Galamoth. Library card? Okay. Now we stop doing item checks. 12 minutes in, we get our library card. Not bad. Well, we stop doing extra item checks that aren't on the map. You know what I mean? Use it later on Galamoth. Do I have an iron ball? I might. Try to... whatever. It continues to roll if there's a slope. I don't think I've ever used it on any slopes. I guess the best one you could use it on is the stairs in the chapel. That could be fun. Well, I have a ball right now. I'll show you guys some ball action. Any ballers in the chat? I love balls. Speaking of balls, one of the... if you watch the Evil Zone commentary from GDQ, my commentary for the Evil Zone tournament, we made sure to let the audience know about how we feel about balls. Oops, that was a little low. No! Nothing here. What up, MV? Varda, don't mind if I do. I think we're big gaming. I think gaming has never been this big. I can't imagine a world where we game any bigger, larger, harder, faster, stronger. Like, we literally have everything we need. I mean, the Varda kind of seals the deal, too. Don't need that. All right. I'm having more fun than I did in Adventure. That's for sure. I mean, I don't even need to check these. Shit's just going too well. Moving is fun. Yeah, you know? That's what I'm starting to realize. Is that this game is at its best when you just get to move. Oh, 7? I don't know how to count. That wasn't too bad. Yo, Ren, thank you for the raid. Hope the stream went well. We are continuing our crusade in playing every randomizer preset and tier listing them appropriately. We're doing Expedition. This is the first one of the day. I plan on doing a couple for today. But yeah, I hope the stream went well. When SotN movement is smooth, it becomes a just chatting stream. That's when it's at its best, bro. When the stream turns into a just chatting stream and I just get to enter flow state and talk about balls, it's a good time. I have a whack-ass comment on my latest DB Daily video. How whack-ass are we talking? Like this person should be sent to the Shadow Realm? Or are they just being annoying? Because, like, people being annoying in YouTube comments, it happens. Pretty dumb? Look, it's YouTube comments. I am going to keep it 200% with y'all. I don't take anything in the YouTube comments very seriously. Obviously, nice comments are nice, and I appreciate those. But you also have to understand that, like, the internet is a series of tubes. You know what I'm saying? We'll never not call the new DLC the Shadow Realm. Dude, I'm saying, bro. They even reference it as the Shadow Realm a couple times in-game. Speaking of, I need to finish the goddamn DLC, bro. I need to finish that Elden Ring DLC, man. I have like 3 major bosses left, including the final boss. If I have... I could... yeah, let's do it this way, I think. I'll save the library checks for later, even though I can do them now. But I have a library card, so I can do this, and then library card afterwards if there's nothing here, I think. I think this is a fine play. I think it gives me maybe a worst case scenario of doing a little bit of extra backtracking, but whatever. Wife got home, gotta go. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all the subs and such. Also, the fact that a stopwatch is guaranteed to be in that candle is so nice. Genuinely. This is why I didn't want to go to the library yet, because in case we found Mist or in case we found Jewel of Open. Now I can save the library again for later. This was actually kind of goated routing, IMO, from your boy. They did not pull any punches of the DLC. Yeah, I already gave my rant on stream about the Elden Ring DLC and how I feel about it, which is everybody who is complaining about the game being too hard, legitimately kind of showed their ass as not understanding the game philosophy behind Elden Ring as a whole. Or they just forgot how the base game is, because, like, it is what it is. I'm going the wrong way. That's a funny comment. I don't know. Sounds a lot like... Yeah. I don't know. Like, if somebody's upset that I'm aware that I am the best at this game, like, I don't understand, like, why, like, I don't know. People don't like when people are aware of their skills and talents, and I must be, like, a mindless sheep the same as them. I don't know. It's very funny. It's very funny when people that don't play the game talk about it. Yeah, it's clear that this person doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just mad at my vibes, which is fine. I understand that my demeanor is not for everybody, but that's like being a human being, you know what I mean? Like, you existing, you are going to have people not like the things you say, the way you say them, the way you look, whatever the fuck. And, like, I don't need to cater my life to that one individual who's, like, still watching, by the way, but mad that I, like, am aware that I'm good at the video game. Very funny. Very, very funny. This is why I don't take much stock in, like, angry, weird, ranty, somewhat schizophrenic YouTube comments where it's like, I don't know why you're talking about it or how you came to this conclusion in your head, but, like, you probably should go outside and, like, have loved ones check in on you every once in a while. Yeah, it's very much FGC type shit. But yeah, I guess anything to get engagement. But there's a reason why I just don't engage personally with that kind of shit, and I don't, like, you know. But yeah, like, if you had a healthy relationship with, like, yourself, you would not leave a YouTube comment like that. Which is why when I see comments like that, I'm like, oh, like, I'm already like, selecting. Like, a comment like this only exists via somebody who is, like, already probably a little mentally ill. You know, not that I should just disregard everything they have to say because of it, but, like, you know what I mean? Should I just go to the second castle? I think I clear caverns, library card, then go second castle, just in case, because I think shared complexity is possible on Expedition, but it is complexity total 8. I don't know. I mean, we also found Snorkel, which could be a complexity relic sometimes, but not in this case. Yeah, like, I'm not saying, like, mental illness is an excuse for, because there's plenty of people who also have mental illnesses, but also don't channel that into being a dick online. This preset has Holy Symbol in logic for checking the Nunchaku location, which is underwater, essentially. Also, getting this warp so we can check that relic later is kind of nice. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this person probably is just posting that in a moment of weakness, and if I were to ask them 2 weeks later, like, hey, how do you feel about this comment you left? They'd be like, ooh, that's embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, I've been there. But also, it is embarrassing. You just have to be, like, confident in yourself, understand yourself. Check in with yourself, being like, is this thing that I'm, like, complaining about, is it really that big of a deal? Or do I just need to, like, eat a snack real quick? Like, is posting this really the most important thing that I could be doing today? Whoa, how did I turn around there? This should still work, though. Yeah. Do not want to do those item checks. Nothing here. Okay. I thought, like, skipping complexity could be nice, but it's fine. There's still, like, 5 more checks in this area, so We'll do those. We'll library card, clear up the library as much as we can. We have some cash as well, so maybe it is worth checking for like a, I don't know, something cool in the shop maybe. 63 health, that's plenty. There also is a certain level of, and this is obviously, what's the word I'm thinking of? Hold on, give me a second to get my thoughts together before I finish the sentence. Okay. There is going to be a certain level of hypocrisy in this statement, but there's also a certain level of, I guess, like ego or like arrogance that comes from believing that you share some sort of unique or interesting perspective such that you must post online, specifically in the YouTube comment section. You know what I mean? Where it's like, that also self-selects a certain type of person. Where if you feel like you have it all figured out such that your YouTube comment is going to enlighten anything important, like you're self-selecting for a specific type of individual. You know what I mean? Yeah, my opinion warrants sharing. And obviously that's somewhat hypocritical because I literally post online for a living, but also, like, you know, I'm able to read the room most of the time, I guess is the difference. And I'm also posting on platforms that allow for somewhat of a positive exchange of information. What's my favorite food? Food for me, most of the time, is fuel. Fuel for getting through the day and experiencing the rest of life. Food can be amazing, but also my relationship with food is such that I would prefer to just eat calories and macronutrients to the point of being healthy and fulfilling the needs that it needs to hit, and then moving on with my day. That's me in my ideal state. Gasoline, yes. A big ol' heaping helping of gasoline. I don't have a mist, but that's fine. You know what we do need to do, however? We need to flip that coin. Let's see it. Where'd it go? I was not seeing it. Bam. It was heads. Congratulations. RJ with the big money. Congratulations, you win. Let's go. You can't have both if you're well-versed. Yeah. If you learn the right recipes. It's very true. My favorite go-to meal is essentially a dish that is just rice, beans, tofu, a vegetable of some kind. Sometimes potatoes. And I'm just like, hell yeah. I'm full and I'm happy and this shit tastes good. Am I vegan? I eat vegan most meals. I don't think I have the cred to say I am a vegan, but I take an effort to eat vegan most of the time. Now, rice and beans is just the goated combo, on God, for real, for real. What are those green squares doing here? The ones... Which items are those? Where even is that? Huh? Yeah, I'll go back for those, but like, it looks like all rocks. You're smoking weed. Am I smoking weed? Hold on. Capture cursor. These two. It's not showing the cursor. Never mind. The ones that are in the below the caverns. Those are in the Holy Symbol Cavern. Oh, you're right. I forgot those. In the water. Yeah, that's in logic. I should go do those. My bad. I was like, what the dude, I'm losing my mind. We'll do a little bit of a... It takes 2 seconds to wing smash over there. Yeah, my brain was looking at the map like I cannot tell what room that is in. Yeah, the gray one is demon card. That I think that's what was fucking with my brain. I also forgot 2 checks in catacombs as well. The ones in catacombs are very unlikely to be anything anyways. Maybe a random Vlad, and I can get those later. Although there's not really a super convenient time to get them later, so... Yeah, I literally forgot that these checks exist even when you don't have Merman statue. But because they're in the water, they're in logic. I was really hoping that'd be demon card, because then I'd have an excuse to go that way. I didn't see anything? No. They were in logic, but they weren't necessary. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the ones in the catacombs for now. Now my mouse is on the screen? There's no way. How? What the fuck? I couldn't get it to work It wasn't even in the right spot. What the fuck? I think BizHawk might have a weird... Or my OBS is weird. I'm not sure which. Something was weird there. It's because the window in focus? That's not why it happened, Alec. I can't begin to explain, but that's not correct. Because it's just not correct. I'm sorry. Because the window was in focus when I was trying to get the mouse on the screen. But it was just... The mouse was desynced from what it showed on you guys' end versus where the mouse actually was on the window. So I was trying to show where it was in the bottom right-hand corner, but the mouse wasn't on screen for that because... I don't know. It's just second castle time. Like, I can't tell if that's like an OBS thing, if that's a me thing, if that's a BizHawk thing. I don't know. Regardless, it doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. What up, Silent Reaver? I'm stupid. Dark Metamorphosis? Huh? That was weird. You should never use Streamlabs to stream. Because it's just OBS. So just use OBS. Streamlabs is just, they stole OBS and then made it worse. I get a weird echo all the time. Look, I'm not here to troubleshoot OBS. You know I'm not the guy for that. You of all people should know that. Look, if you weren't around for Twitter v Streamlabs, then I can understand not knowing any better. But also... just stating my struggles. Fair enough. That is my beak for assuming that somebody typing a problem in chat is assuming that I will fix it or solve it instead of just venting. Fair enough. But that's just also kind of who I am as a person, where if someone brings up a problem, my assumption is like, oh, well, you're bringing it up because you want advice, not just to, you know, vent about it. It's a long story, but window capture is kind of complicated. Yeah, I guess it's my issue for doing window capture as well. But if I remember correctly, game capture causes some weird issues with BizHawk as well. But it's been a long time since I've tried to use game capture with BizHawk. It doesn't matter. You guys don't care about all this technical mumbo jumbo. Turkey. Fight was so fast, didn't get to hear the song. R.I.P. Stop. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whatever, I'll grab it. I mean, that's the thing about OBS is, like, you kind of just got to use it because there are no other alternatives. Ghost? Damn. Demon card nowhere to be found, huh? I had no clue he was chilling there. I think it was a stopwatch memento, perhaps. You guys don't know how it used to be back in my day when your choices were OBS, which at the time was not the most optimized piece of software, especially for older machines. So some older machines, my first laptop that I tried to stream from, included, couldn't run OBS. So your alternative was a program called XSplit. And that shit sucks. XSplit was like a paid service streaming software. I guess there was also an Adobe option as well. Way back in the day, I think that's how most people did Ustream back in the day, was with like Adobe. What was it? What was it called? They don't even do it anymore. It was some sort of Adobe live streaming software that sucked ass. Hello? What was that? The game just fucking exploded, I guess. Anyways, I think that was the game trying to tell us to shut the fuck up about this dumb, stupid live stream mumbo jumbo and instead talk about, like, the game. She be jacking on my bones till I owe? Anybody? Sound like a cheat to me? No, it's just the fast core being weird. What up, Solar? XSplit only came around 2010. Before that, people had much jankier options. Yes, for its time, XSplit was the correct option, but it being a paid option kind of sucked ass. If I could have any food item in SotN. Now you guys are making me hungry, talking about my favorite foods, asking me to pick foods. I'm definitely a lunch B. I don't remember what's in lunch B. I don't know. I am very happy that we're just fucking schmoving through the game, though. God, it feels good to schmoo. We've been playing for 40 minutes, and we've done, like, a ton of checks. We're, like, done with the first castle outside of a few things. Mostly done with the second castle. Or, sorry, like, about halfway done with the second castle. To the time? There it is. Now, the question is, do we immediately go back? Probably not, because we have 0 Vlad relics. So, no Vlads, though. Yeah, not that that really matters. Like, when you get the random Vlads doesn't super matter. As long as you aren't looking for random Vlads after finding the last complexity Vlad. You know what I mean? Like, there is a world where it kind of matters. Yeah, the red bean bun sounds fucking great. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing here. Oh, there's a big heart. I'll grab it. This might be slightly faster because we don't have enough hearts for Doppelganger. At the very least, it's easier. Screw that guy. He's fucking dead now. Mateko strat. I mean, yeah. I don't think I stole it necessarily from Mateko, but I think I came up with it independently after he had already been doing it because I'm dumb, but nice run at GDQ is definitely one of the more entertaining ones to watch. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah, the GDQ run was a ton of fun. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from it. I think it's one of the better runs I've done at a GDQ. We only had like 2 big mistakes, but even then those are from like, you know, some of the more hard tricks in the game, so it's to be expected. I didn't do that much practice for the run anyways, too, which is also kind of wild to think about, but I'm happy that it worked out the way that it did. Overall, good times, good times. I wouldn't count missing the missed shift line a big mistake for a marathon. I missed it like 3 times, so I did lose like 2 minutes. And I would have gotten it first try if I was more aware of the visual cue. But it is what it is. Like, I was on the correct setup. I just needed to change the inputs I was holding, and I would have gotten it first try. So that's why I view it as a mistake. more so than anything else. But it is what it is. I'm not too upset about it. Like, it would have been like an hour-long run instead of an hour and 2, but like that's not that big of a deal for a marathon run anyway, so. No, the buffer wasn't the issue first try. The issue first try is I literally just did the wrong input. Do I need this warp? I don't. Like, I got the correct frame and then just did the wrong input for that frame. Because I thought I had a second frame jump input, but it was first frame or whatever. Not to get into the nitty gritty. I just made a mistake. I just didn't visually confirm properly. But I'm glad you enjoyed the run. It was a ton of fun. How do I say that? Omega Suspect? That makes sense. That's a normal sounding name. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm hoping I can do more silly SotN speedruns in the future as well. I'm going to keep submitting 200.6 and probably Pacifist until those maybe get in. But then after that, it's like, dude, what do we do? I guess, like, E3 demo is an option. Ew. Isn't Pacifist too risky? No, you could always do safety saves if it takes too long. Like, you could say, okay, I'm gonna farm for this item for the next 5 minutes, and if I don't get it in 5 minutes, I'll load a safety save. So. Red Rust only challenge run. That... No, we shouldn't library card. We should finish out the second castle. You're definitely cooking, Swarm. You're cooking. Hot and fresh out the oven. There's some cool history with the E3 run that gives us some cool talking points. I agree. Plus, I could run it on my X station and stuff, so it's like playing it on hardware is not the issue. I wanted to also try and get the Saturn any percent, Alucard any percent, glitched any percent, whatever you want to call it, run into the marathon, but like I don't have a Saturn, so it's like getting a recording of it on actual hardware probably won't happen anytime soon. Where am I going? I'm going to the fucking other way, dude. Come on now. 48 minutes, one Vlad. Could be better, but it's not too bad. Like, I'm vibing with this. Did I ever find a Saturn at GDQ? Yes. Getting my hands on a Saturn at GDQ is not hard. World 9, which is the tech setup / rental people that help GDQ sourcing like CRTs and consoles and stuff like that, they have Saturns. The issue would then be, okay, how do I get a Saturn running with SotN on it, and then can I actually like test stuff, you know what I mean? Wander, thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. This is pretty standard for Expedition. Yeah, I'd say so. Like, we're vibing. It's a good time. We're just exploring the castle while wing smashing around. Hey, I'll take another Vlad. Heck yeah. I'm glad we did what we did. Another karma coin. We could do a flip. Build my own Saturn in a cave with a box of scraps. Now we're talking. Oh, thank you, Nubosaurus. Much appreciated. Sorry for the ads, everybody. If you're seeing ads now, I tried to prevent them as much as I can. But Twitch is, you know, they force ads upon you. They didn't even warn me this time, which is annoying. The ads were coming. It just literally popped up in my chat. Ads are playing now, and I'm like, all right, shit, man. My bad. Ow! Big laser. Don't do that. But, been watching your videos on YouTube for a long time. Basically, first time seeing the stream. Welcome. I'm glad you enjoy the YouTube content. Love Twitch Turbo for no ads. Honestly, yeah. If you're an avid Twitch watcher and you don't have money to like sub to all of your favorite streamers, or if you just watch like too many streamers for it to like financially make sense, just get Twitch Turbo. I have Twitch Turbo, and honestly, it's I could at the very least argue that there's like a good business reason for having it. Another Vlad. But like, man, does it feel so annoying to be on Twitch and just see 12 million ads. I am very much understanding that Twitch is like obviously trying to do what they can to at least attempt to become profitable via ad spaces and stuff. What the fuck? We should go to the first castle. But yeah. So like if you use ad block or like, you know, things of that nature on my stream or on my YouTube videos, I get it. Ads fucking suck. I'm never going to be upset about it. It's understandable. They are mostly what makes my YouTube channel profitable. But like, I don't make very much money on Twitch ads anyways. They just force you to run them, essentially. Like, no matter what, if you are a partnered streamer, you have to run ads. So I just take the option to run the least amount of ads possible. So. Do I get a red share? I don't know what you mean by red share. Or rev share. I do get red share. Rev share, yeah. I should warp. Like YouTube Red? Yes. Yeah. It's the same. They don't call it YouTube Red anymore, which is why I was confused. It's YouTube Premium now. I believe ad blockers don't work on Twitch. I think the popular ad blockers don't work, but there's like ways around that. You could always just VPN yourself to, I don't know, the middle of nowhere, where Twitch doesn't have ads possible to play. That's an option. If I run ads before each run, does it stop the auto ads? Pretty much, yeah. Like, Twitch essentially is like, hey, you need to run this many ads per hour. Either we will run them for you, or you can, like, take the time to run ads. And I usually try to take the time to run ads in between stuff happening. Like, usually when I'm taking a break, because it's, like, a better viewer experience for you guys.
A switch. Why don't I press it and see?
Like, if I'm just getting up to run to the bathroom, might as well pop ads at that point. Because I am a human being that needs to relieve himself of liquids. I'm sorry. As much as I wish I didn't have to. Those are cool items. I do have human urges. What? Yo, this streamer is human. Hey, everybody, look. This streamer has human bodily needs. Let's kill this guy. Let's kill him with hammers. Bad 50-50? Yeah, bad 50-50 sucks, but like, it's not a real 50-50 because 100% of the time you're checking sword card or jewel sword first. There's no reason to check the other one first. Especially because the first castle also has more of the possible further complexity checks. You know what I mean? Like, there's no world where you find Wolf and you're like, I'm gonna go to the second castle now. It's like, no, that's like just a bad play, objectively. You're cutting off so many of the options available. I mean, we did kind of get owned here, but it is what it is. It's probably better to just go to the warp room right now, actually. It's probably faster. Depending on where you find Wolf. Yeah. In this scenario, it's not a true 50-50. Like, it technically is, but there's, like, no reason for you not to check this first. It's like a 2-minute check that if the relic is there, great. But if the relic... Oh, I never opened this? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I thought for some reason I opened that. That was like 50 minutes ago that I would have had to make that decision. Yeah, well... Spoken like a true non-counter player? True. No, I should have just went to the other castle immediately, you're right. Because, like, what if it is there? Who cares about, like, the positioning and how well off it leaves you after the fact, or, like, the statistical likelihood of it being in any particular spot? No, just literally make a random decision with zero backing based off of the complexity and just have a great time. Just skip everything, exactly. Oh, well. Just have future sight and know the future, and you'll be fine. You'll never lose a randomizer race ever. Yeah, we're good. Maybe if all presets had reverse library cards as a quality upgrade. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I think that's a very big difference, though. There's a big difference between reverse library cards and, like, having the clock open. I would say one is a heavily modified version of the game versus a quality of life feature. Just wear the holy glasses so you can see through the illusions. True! Very true. Okay. Yeah, because reverse library cards, they change, like, the way the game works and, like, routing on a macro level, where just opening up the thing, opening up the clock doesn't change any of the routing, really. It just means that you don't get auto-fucked, you know? I could library card here, but I would be in a better spot if I just checked the missed locations here first and then library card, I think. Oops, wrong spot. Yeah, I also agree with Talik. Not every preset needs to be weird ROM hacky stuff, you know? It's a popular request. I think it's fine as, like, an option similar to, like, antifreeze or whatever, as long as the default is, like, off. And if people want to play that way, fine. I don't think there's anything bad about giving people more options to just play casually. But, like, this goes back into the conversations we've been having the last couple days about, like, what makes for a good competitive preset. And I think if you lean too heavily on the heavily modified stuff without understanding the implications of what that actually does to routing, you could end up in a situation where it's, like, really bad. Like, 50-50s become, like, unbearably annoying and shit. Yo, what up, Joe? Thank you for the good luck. Because, I mean, we are sitting in a situation right now where we found a 50-50 location, the jewel sword versus barrel circlet 50-50. into there are 5 checks that are, where am I going? 5 checks guarded by mist. Guess 1 in 5 correctly. Into probably Merman, right? People request a lot of stuff they will never use. True. Talik would know a lot about that. Speaking of, hey, chaos happening either Sunday or Monday. I can't remember which. Probably Monday. Diversity means more gambling. I think it's just the consequences of modifying the game should be thought out thoroughly if you're trying to make something competitive for races. That is literally the entirety of my point that I've stated over and over and over again with different words, longer and shorter. Is that when will you learn that your actions have consequences, you freaking fricks? You frickin' fricks, when will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? All those checks are pretty snappy. I mean, that is the plus side of Expedition. We are in a situation now where I guess Silver Ring is higher complexity, huh? Because we haven't found Spikebreaker yet. So we didn't check Twilight Cloak either, but it is what it is. If people choose to race a dog shit preset, that's their fault. Well, yes and no. Sometimes the choice isn't made for them. Like when an entire community is being strung along because of a tournament. That is when I think the thought put into a preset could go a long way to help, but also it does come down to tournament organization and like communication more so than anything. Like I'm not blaming the people who make the presets by any means. They're just making things that they think are cool that like are just a bonus on top of the game, you know what I mean? Because ultimately, I could go back to just speedrunning the vanilla game and I'd have a great time. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. But all the randomizer stuff is just a bonus on top of that, you know? Yo, heart refresh? We can just beat the game right now, actually. Like, I'm happy either way. Is this nothing? Unlucky, dude. Wow. So it is at Twilight Cloak, huh? I mean, I guess I could have tried to check it, but I liked the idea of using the library card. So what? It has to be Merman statue behind Twilight Cloak, probably? There's no way that there's the other ring in the catacombs or something? I don't know. Could be Reverse Castle's Silver Ring, yeah. That's what the Twilight Cloak location is, yeah. I'm not against a Black Panther ROM hack. That would be hype, dude. Hold on. Do you know how ass it is to wing smash on the phone? I know how ass it is to wing smash on the phone. You're looking at the guy who's done phone speedruns. Well, phone speed run singular, way back in the day. But yeah, touchscreen gaming is unfortunate, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for your loss, Fran. I guess we do have all of just like the other side of the second castle we never did, huh? It's very unlikely that any of this matters, though. Because we're looking for the complexity relic. I guess I just want to keep my eyes open for like a random ring or something. Okay. That's probably it then. Rom Scout? Hey, redemption? God, I love cheating. I can't get enough of it. Not bad. Please ban this streamer. True. Streamer did a cheat. Must ban. Get down there. Let's not get carried away. Yeah, let's not pretend that, like, keyboard and mouse isn't, like, an actual really good control scheme for a lot of things in the world. Alright. That wasn't too bad. This is a pretty average expedition seed. We got pretty unlucky with the mist side of things, but that was about it. You know, 2 for 2. Oh, Rom Scout times 2. That makes up for the Coliseum Live performance. You know you can turn into a wolf and not have to hold down on the boat? Are you saying that to me? Or are you saying that to somebody in chat? Because if you're saying that to me, I find that very funny. Yeah, why am I... Why are you pressing down moment? Exactly. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. I mean, the doggy sitting animation is quite glorious, so I understand. But yes, I am well aware that the doggy can just sit there. I am well aware. Oh. I didn't think about that. It's probably fastest to go from castle entrance then. I need to bribe somebody at Twitch to get the Control the Dragon clip. Yeah, if only. Part of me thinks that I highlighted it, but I guess I never did. Because if it's not on my Twitch highlights, then it's definitely not on any of my like YouTube videos from back in the day either. Lost content. Lost Dragon Blitz lore. No! Top-down MOBAs is a very funny phrase. I don't know, man. I think being a contrarian online is just too easy nowadays. I'm dusting. No, it's not. Nowadays? I feel like nowadays you are incentivized to be a contrarian, when back in the day, being a contrarian online put you at the weird kids table. You know what I'm saying? Bait used to be believable. But yeah, just like spewing uneducated contrarian takes onto the internet does get you lots of fanfare, interaction, fame, views. Some people make an entire career out of just being contrarian. Me, on the other hand, I would never. All of my takes are based, epic, and real. I've never been contrary ever. In fact, my opinions are always correct and popular and cool.
Back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
It is what it is. Hey, as long as we're all just having fun and nobody takes it personally. I just had an opinion. Yeah, like, but you also have to understand like the context of like conversing with people, right? Like you can't be maliciously ignorant to the idea that you're just having an opinion, but you're also sharing it with people, and then you also like have to understand that it's like not popular and also contrarian to the idea of like controls in video games in general. But like, hey, if you want to be purposefully obtuse about it, I'm not going to stop you. It's all fun and games, and it's all just opinions on the internet, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, if you give me thousands of dollars in donations, I will agree with your opinion. Or all you have to do is click the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, join the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz, and then your opinion will be based in epic for all time. Alrighty, we got ourselves the tier list time, everybody. Tier list time, everybody. Expedition, where does it fit on this list? I feel like, how would I like racing an Expedition seed? I probably wouldn't like it that much. But I feel like, by yourself, I think it's better than Bounty Hunter. I feel like this is definitely like... Expedition is like flow state for an hour. It's like literally play through the game for an hour, just moving the entire time. It's very similar to Adventure, where it's like a fine waste of 2 hours, except it's like flow state for over an hour. I think it's great. I don't think it belongs in the goated tier, just because some of the checks are a little annoying and you have to do a lot of backtracking and stuff. But I think for now, great by yourself. I probably wouldn't be super happy racing it, at least in a serious context. Like if there was money on the line in an Expedition speedrun like tournament. There are worse presets for there to be money on the line for, but Expedition, I wouldn't be super stoked about it because there's so much late game bait with like, what is that? 5 missed locations, 2 locations that require Bat and Soul of Wolf on opposite sides of the inverted castles and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I think this is a fine place for it.